73% of Americans aren't prepared for an emergency. If disaster struck tomorrow, would you survive the first 72 hours? The Red Cross has identified 17 critical items that could save your life during a crisis. In this video, you'll discover what these items are, why they're essential, and how they can help you survive when everything else fails. Welcome to Food Decider. If this information helps you, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more emergency preparedness content. Water is your first priority in any emergency. You can survive 3 weeks without food, but only 3 days without water. When disaster strikes, municipal water systems often fail or become contaminated. Power outages shut down treatment facilities, earthquakes rupture pipes, and flooding contaminates supplies. Water purification tablets can save your life. These small tablets kill harmful bacteria, viruses, and parasites in questionable water. One tablet can purify a liter of water in about 30 minutes. A bottle of 100 tablets takes up minimal space and can purify 100 liters of water. When stored properly, they last over 5 years. They're lightweight, compact, and reliable when other options fail. Once you have water, you need nutrition. Powdered milk becomes essential when refrigeration fails. Fresh milk spoils within hours without power, creating a serious nutritional gap, especially for children who need calcium and protein. Powdered milk solves this problem. It lasts for years when stored in airtight containers. You can use it for drinking, cooking, baking, and making sauces. 1 cup provides 30% of your daily calcium and 8 grams of protein. Mix only what you need to avoid waste, and the long shelf life means easy rotation of your supply. Here's something many people overlook until it's too late. You stockpiled canned food, but when the power goes out, your electric can opener becomes useless. Without a manual can opener, all those canned goods are inaccessible. A quality manual can opener is non-negotiable. Don't buy cheap versions that break after a few uses. Invest in a durable, military-grade opener that will last decades. This simple tool prevents injuries from using knives or other dangerous methods to open cans. Keep one in your kitchen and another in your emergency kit. Rice is the ultimate survival food. When properly stored in airtight containers with oxygen absorbers, white rice can last 20 to 30 years. It costs pennies per pound and provides essential calories and carbohydrates. 1 cup of cooked rice gives you 200 calories and 45 grams of carbohydrates. It's easy to prepare with just water and heat. You can cook it over a fire if necessary. Rice pairs with any food, stretches protein supplies, and works in both savory and sweet dishes. It's familiar and comforting during stressful times. Stock up on white rice in large quantities with proper storage, and you've secured the foundation of your emergency food supply. Batteries are your lifeline when the power grid fails. Without them, your flashlights, radio, medical devices, and communication equipment become worthless. Buy high-quality alkaline batteries in common sizes, AA, AAA, C, D, and 9-volt. Lithium batteries are even better because they last 10 to 15 years compared to 5 to 7 for alkaline. They also perform better in extreme temperatures. Mark purchase dates on packages and rotate your stock regularly. Store batteries in their original packaging in a cool, dry place. Stock extra batteries for medical devices like blood pressure monitors, glucose meters, or hearing aids. These aren't luxuries during emergencies, they're necessities. Medical preparedness is where many emergency plans fail. A basic drugstore first aid kit isn't enough. You need sterile gauze pads, medical tape, elastic bandages, scissors, tweezers, a thermometer, instant cold packs, burn gel, antiseptic wipes, various bandages, pain relievers, antihistamines, anti-diarrheal medication, and a first aid manual. The most overlooked component is prescription medications. If you or your family depends on daily medications for high blood pressure, diabetes, thyroid disorders, or mental health, you need an emergency supply. Talk to your doctor about getting an extra 30 to 90-day supply for emergencies. Rotate these medications regularly, using the oldest first. Store them properly according to their requirements. Running out of critical medication during a disaster can turn a manageable condition into a life-threatening crisis. Peanut butter is almost a perfect survival food. 2 tablespoons provide 190 calories, 16 grams of fat, and 7 grams of protein. In survival situations where you're burning extra calories, this caloric density is invaluable. Peanut butter requires 0 preparation. No cooking, no mixing, no heating. Eat it straight from the jar or spread it on crackers. It needs no refrigeration even after opening. An unopened jar lasts 2 years or more. It provides psychological comfort during stress because it's familiar and satisfying. For families with children, comfort foods make the difference between manageable stress and panic. Stock up on both creamy and crunchy varieties and consider almond butter for those with peanut allergies. Dried beans and legumes are protein sources that sustain you when meat is unavailable. 1 cup of cooked beans provides 15 grams of protein, 15 grams of fiber, and essential vitamins and minerals, including iron, folate, magnesium, and potassium. Dried beans stored properly can last up to 30 years. The variety available means you can create diverse meals that prevent food fatigue. Use beans in soups, stews, salads, and dips. You can mash, refry, or sprout them to create fresh vegetables. Dried beans are one of the cheapest protein sources available, often under $1 per pound. Build a substantial stockpile of various beans and legumes immediately. When the power goes out, you need light. Complete darkness affects your safety, your ability to function, and your psychological state. quality flashlights and candles become essential. Invest in LED flashlights that provide maximum brightness with minimum battery use. Store multiple flashlights in different locations: bedrooms, kitchen, garage, and vehicles. Consider headlamps that keep your hands free. Stock long-burning candles like pillar candles or emergency candles that burn for over 100 hours. Store matches and lighters in waterproof containers. Have multiple ignition sources, including flint strikers that work when wet. Never leave candles unattended. Keep them away from flammable materials and ensure proper ventilation. The psychological comfort of having light during uncertain situations cannot be overstated. Nuts and seeds pack enormous nutrition in small packages. Nuts like almonds, walnuts, and cashews, along with sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, and chia seeds, provide energy-dense nutrition with no cooking required. A quarter cup of mixed nuts provides 200 calories, healthy fats including omega-3s, protein, fiber, and essential vitamins and minerals. Eat them straight from the package, add them to other foods, or create trail mix for quick energy. Vacuum-sealed packages can last up to 2 years. Store them in cool, dark locations to prevent oils from going rancid. For portable, high-energy food that needs no preparation, nuts and seeds are nearly perfect. Unscented bleach is a critical survival tool. It serves 2 essential purposes: water purification and surface disinfection. For water purification, use 8 drops of regular unscented bleach per gallon of clear water, 16 drops for cloudy water. Mix thoroughly and let stand for 30 minutes. If there's a slight chlorine smell, it's safe to drink. For surface disinfection, mix 1/3 cup of bleach per gallon of water. This kills bacteria, viruses, and fungi during sanitation breakdowns. Only use regular unscented bleach, not splashless, color-safe, or scented varieties. Bleach degrades after about 6 months, so buy fresh annually. Store it in the original container in a cool, dark place. Never mix bleach with ammonia or other cleaners. Never use more than recommended for water purification. Used correctly, bleach is invaluable. Cooking oil serves multiple critical functions during emergencies. It's essential for food preparation, preventing sticking and aiding heat distribution. But oil also provides concentrated calories. 1 tablespoon contains 120 calories and 14 grams of fat. Cooking oil can create emergency lighting. A simple oil lamp using a container and cotton wick provides hours of light. Oil also lubricates tools, protects metal from rust, and works in homemade soaps. Coconut oil and olive oil in dark bottles can last 2 years or more. Store oils away from heat and light, check for rancid smells, and rotate regularly. Having multiple gallons might seem excessive until you're months into a crisis. During extended emergencies with limited food variety, your body depletes essential vitamins and minerals. Vitamin C deficiency causes scurvy, iron deficiency causes anemia, and vitamin D deficiency causes bone problems. These are real threats when fresh fruits and vegetables and diverse proteins become unavailable. Stock a quality multivitamin plus individual supplements for vitamin C, D, B complex, calcium, magnesium, and omega-3s. Include children's multivitamins and supplements for elderly family members. Store vitamins in original containers in cool, dry places. Check expiration dates and rotate annually. While supplements can't replace a diverse diet, they prevent serious deficiency diseases during periods when normal nutrition is impossible. Duct tape and plastic sheeting are game changers during emergencies. Duct tape repairs virtually anything: torn clothing, broken equipment, leaking containers, damaged tarps, compromised shelter, and cracked windows. In medical emergencies, it can secure bandages, create splints, or fashion slings. Plastic sheeting weatherproofs damaged roofs or windows, creates emergency shelters, collects and stores water, and protects supplies from moisture. Combined with duct tape, it becomes an incredibly versatile building material. You can create waterproof barriers, seal contaminated areas, construct temporary greenhouses, or fashion rain collection systems. Don't buy thin plastic. Invest in heavy-duty 6mm or thicker sheeting. Buy multiple rolls of duct tape. In genuine emergencies, you'll use these materials faster than you imagine. Personal hygiene items become critically important when sanitation infrastructure fails. Poor hygiene during emergencies leads to disease transmission, infections, and health problems that become life-threatening when medical care is unavailable. Stock bar soap, liquid soap, and dish soap. Include shampoo, toothpaste, toothbrushes, dental floss, and mouthwash. Don't forget toilet paper, which becomes extremely valuable during extended emergencies. Include feminine hygiene products, diapers if needed, and adult incontinence products. Add hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol. Include towels, washcloths, and wet wipes. For waste management, stock heavy-duty garbage bags and bleach.
Consider a portable toilet system when plumbing fails. Maintaining cleanliness preserves dignity, reduces stress, prevents disease, and helps families function during crisis. When the power grid fails, your smartphone dies within hours, but a portable radio continues working, providing critical information. Emergency broadcasts give weather warnings, evacuation instructions, disaster updates, and information about where help is available.
Without a radio, you're completely isolated. Invest in a quality portable radio with multiple power options. Hand crank radios power indefinitely through manual cranking. Solar-powered radios charge through sunlight. Battery-powered radios offer convenience. Many emergency radios include all three options plus USB charging ports. Look for radios that receive AM, FM, and NOOA weather band stations. The weather band is particularly critical because it broadcasts continuous weather information and emergency alerts for your region. Test your radio regularly and know how to operate it before you need it. Physical cash becomes critical when electronic payment systems go down. During power outages, credit cards, debit cards, mobile payments, and electronic transfers don't work. Businesses that remain open operate on cash-only basis. Without physical currency, you cannot buy food, water, fuel, or medicine, regardless of how much money is in your bank account. The key is small bills. Most businesses cannot make change during emergencies. Stock up on 1s, 5s, 10s, and 20s. Avoid 50s and 100s. Keep at least $500 to $1,000 in small bills stored securely in a fireproof, safe, or hidden location. Consider keeping a smaller amount in your vehicle. Remember that ATMs don't work during power outages. Banks may be closed for weeks, and withdrawal limits may be imposed. The cash you have when disaster strikes may be all you have for an extended period. These 17 items are recommended by the Red Cross based on over a century of disaster response experience. Water purification tablets for safe drinking water, powdered milk for stable nutrition, a manual can opener for accessing food, rice for long-term calories, batteries for essential devices, first aid supplies with prescription medications, peanut butter for dense nutrition, dried beans for protein, flashlights and candles for light, nuts and seeds for portable energy, unscented bleach for purification, cooking oil for multiple uses, vitamins to prevent deficiencies, duct tape and plastic sheeting for repairs, personal hygiene items for health, a portable radio for information, and cash for transactions. These aren't random suggestions. They're practical, proven recommendations from real-world disasters where prepared people survived and unprepared people suffered. You don't have to buy everything at once. Start with 1 or 2 items this week. Add more next week. Build your supplies systematically. The important thing is to start now while stores are open, supplies are available, and prices are normal. Once disaster strikes, it's too late. If you found this valuable, please like this video. Subscribe to Food Decider for more emergency preparedness content. Share this with your family and friends. The best time to prepare was yesterday. The second best time is right now.